Hi, Rachel. Welcome to the 2 Minute Talk Show.
Hey Meg, thanks for having me.
Are you ready?
I'm ready. Let's go.
So, this month is National Foster Care Month, and we wanted to highlight what has become known as a monumental change to Texas foster care providers and our whole community, T3C. This has sort of become one of your key projects, Rachel. So, first of all, what is T3C and what's the big deal?
So T3C stands for Texas Child Centered Care, and this is our modernized rate here in Texas. We took our rate methodology for the first time in 35 years and have completely revamped it. And it's a big deal because we're shifting from paying for a general level of care for a kid to paying for specific services for that individual child. We want to see better outcomes and not just service delivery. So T3C is a big deal.
So, you're one of our public affairs folks that spends time at the Capitol drinking in the fun of what's going on that part of our state. So you really understand that side of things. So what led politicians to agree to this huge change?
It's a great question. I think the Alliance and our members have been at the forefront of telling the story of the need for evolution, the need for quality. We want to provide services for kids, and the legislature listened. That's evident through their decision making on community-based care. It's their focus now is making sure that we're giving the right services to kids to help them improve, help them return home, and they want better outcomes. They want to be able to prove that the services they're paying for are having the intended effect. So being able to tell that story has been pretty integral.
Okay, so if I'm Joanne Blow, a taxpayer and a Texas resident, what can I hope for in my CBC region as far as outcomes in 5 to 10 years as a result of this measure? What's the big picture?
Well, with individualized services and more focused attention on kids, you're going to see fewer placement changes. You're going to see fewer disruptions in care, and we're going to get kids into community services. Why does that matter to you? That means they're in care for less time, so there's less cost involved. It means they hopefully get the services they need so they don't come back to care, more cost involved. And we want them to get to positive permanency, to be with a family. That's just better for our communities in general. So hopefully in 5 to 10 years, we see that these services are effective, that it's a good use of taxpayer dollars, that we're spending fewer dollars because we're getting better outcomes sooner.
Well, I hope so. Awesome, Rachel. So you can learn so much more about T3C and the HAN, the Center, and the Alliance and ACH have in it at t3cready.org. One last thing before you go. Are you up for some rapid fire questions so we can get to know you a little bit better?
Absolutely.
Okay, great. Here we go. You have a beautiful little angel child, Graham. If you had to choose a career for her, what would it be?
A veterinarian. She loves
Oh,
animals.
okay. Your must have clothing item that everyone should have.
I have a staple cardigan sweater. It goes everywhere I go. It's like a safety blanket.
I think I know the sweater. What do you do on your day off?
I read, or I'm a huge movie buff. I love true crime movies from the 90s, so you can almost always catch me catching
Me too. What's the
it.
best life advice that you can give me?
You have one reputation, you start at zero with people. You either dig yourself a hole or you build yourself something worth having.
Okay, last one. You and I always talk Southern recipes. What's your best dish?
Oh gosh, easy Southern living homemade buttermilk biscuits. They come out perfectly every time. Freeze the butter, grate it, super cold buttermilk, brush them with butter. Absolute best.
My biscuits suck. My grandma says, mind your own biscuits and life will be gravy.
I love it. We just swap recipes.
Okay, great job, Rachel. Thank you so much for joining me on the 2 Minute Talk Show for National Foster Care Month 2024. You're definitely going to hear more about T3C and providers. You'll continue to see Rachel all over the place as we make ready for this monumental change. We'll see you next time.
Thanks.